Hi everyone, welcome back once again, and in this video I'm going to share this stylish design with you, and this is a summer friendly frock. Alright, so this was a request on my Facebook page. I will give the link in description so you can go and post your request over there. Alright, so let's begin. First you need a fabric which has a lot of flounce, because it would look really nice on the fabric which has flare and flounce. So I made a triangle, so I have now 4 pieces. So first I took two pieces and then folded in a triangle shape like we do for the umbrella cut, and then we will start marking. So the shoulder was 4.5 inches, the armhole length was 5 inches, and then we will connect these two lines, and this is where we will create the armhole. But first we will mark for the chest line, and the fittings of the chest is going to be 6.5 inches. After that, mark the design length of your frock, and I am marking on 16 inches. If you have like more fabric, then I would suggest to take a little bit more because it would look really nice and flowy. After that, I will cut all the marks, and don't forget to join the chest mark and the bottom of the dress mark, because we are not going to make a fitted waistline here. So make sure when you are cutting and take 1 inch extra and then cut on it. Next, take 2 more fabric pieces. This could be plain fabric pieces or contrast color, but I am taking whatever I have, and the length I marked on 20 inches, and then I will just gradually going upwards, reducing the length of the circle, and then I will join all the marks together. If you have more fabric, I would suggest to take a little bit more rounder shape, and then when you will create the flounce like this, you would have like more flare and it will look really amazing. Place your fabric on top of the frock and first sew from the side, and then we will just gradually taking the fabric and we will start making the flounce. There is no right or wrong way. It's just the way you feel it looks nice. Just eyeball it and start making pleats. Here I have stitched the side pieces, and then I also finished the edges. If you have like a picot machine, I would suggest you to do the picot because it would give more flounce to this fabric. And then I'm just eyeballing it and making pleats, creating pleats like this. And after that, I will pin each and everything. Make sure you iron before you start making pleats, because it would have a nice crisp fabric to work with. And then I will sew around the armhole area and top of the dress. After that, I will cut any extra fabric, and then I will cut the neckline. For the neckline, I will be taking 2 inches for the width and 2 inches for the depth. And for the front and back, I am going to do the same. But if you are not comfortable with the little bit wider neckline, then I would suggest to take 2 inches depth for the front and 1.5 inches for the back, and then make a slit on 3 inches and attach the zipper or button strip. After that, I will finish off the neckline. I will join the shoulders and I will do the fittings. I'm going to attach the ruffle at the end of finishing off everything because I wanted to add more length. This is very summer friendly, and I hope you would like this. And this is the end result. It would look really nice when your daughter, niece, or whoever you are stitching for is going to wear. Just take a right fabric, and it's really easy and quick top to sew. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Until then, take care, you all. Bye.